November 2020 was a turning point in the life of Ali Bukeni, also known as Nubian Ali, a local artist and a close confidant of a National Unity Platform Party President Robert Chagulanyi, also known as Bobi Wine. Bukeni and other several National Unity Platform Party supporters were arrested, tortured and detained in Kalangala district. Nubian Ali says he vividly remembers the day the police, the military and SFC commanders surrounded them.
Remember that day, most of my comrades were badly beaten, and the ones who had gone on Facebook Live were forced to break their phones at gunpoint. Then there were pepper sprayed at, even in the truck where they loaded us to take us to Kalangala prison cell. They pepper sprayed the truck and they tear gassed it.
He says that him and other 8 people were whisked off in a police prison vehicle, commonly known as Nalufenye.
But when we reached the police stations at Kalangala, still they put us into the cells with our handcuffs. Because usually when they put you in a cell, they're supposed to remove the handcuffs. But all a while in Kalangala, we were on handcuffs until when they came for us.
In a one-on-one with our reporter, Nubian Ali says he will never forget the day he was told to cut off his hair.
So even when they came to cut off my hair, yes, I tried to plead with them and tell them that this is my trademark. And since I'm not yet a property of the prisons, because usually when you're on remand, you're not yet a property of the prisons. You are still in the hands of the court. And I told them, why should I cut off my hair? But then unfortunately, they told me it was an order from above.
Police and other security agencies were accusing them of trying to spread the deadly COVID-19 virus and violating the COVID-19 protocols. While addressing the nation on Saturday, the President of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, referred to police investigators as a bunch of lazy people who enjoy acts of torture.
Confessions by criminals are not necessary. These lazy security people think that the criminal must admit.
Nubian Ali, who was later paraded before a military court-martial, says that it is hard to believe what the president has to say about torture.
Museveni's address is all politics. He's playing politics. We know very well that in Arua, when the SFC, his own personal guards, beat up and they killed Yasin Kauma, they beat up Bobi Wine and a few others. Zake was unable to walk on his two.
Human rights activist and lawyer Elias Nalukola, in his opinion, wants security operatives who torture victims should be prosecuted individually.
I would encourage individual victims to institute suits against security officers who are still participating in torture against their suspects and innocent citizens of Uganda.
Police also clarifies on this matter.
There is no justification whatsoever under any circumstances in the police or orders from a superior officer or public authority for torture.
Ali Bukeni is just one of the many people who decry acts of institutionalized torture and hopes that one day he will get the justice that he deserves. Safi Mokili Baloku and Chris Semale Musemakula for CTV PM Edition.